he got emotional, and I I said it on here. I was 100% convinced he was coming back next year, and I'm gonna look at it from two different ways as to why I thought he would. If I lose my wife and my family, supposedly because of football, there's no way I'm not playing another season just because. I'm playing another season. If I lose my wife and my family because my wife supposedly wants me to retire, and I'm not going to get into their personal business. Maybe they were having problems outside of the realm of him being an athlete and continuing to be a quarterback in the National Football League. I don't know that. But if it's about spend time with your family, retire, and you lose them, and then you retire a few months after, like I'm not doing that. Just out of spite, I'm going another year. Just because. Now the other realm is, could it be that Fox is saying, hey, we signed you to this deal. You got to come work with us now. You got to come work with us now. So was he getting pressure on that end? I don't know. Tom Brady will go down as the greatest quarterback to ever play, the greatest winner to ever play in the National Football League. And everything that has come to him, he's had to earn. Was no handouts. No handouts. And I know this firsthand because we were in a similar situation. When you get into the league, we in the basement. You and Plaxico, you guys were in the penthouse.
Stop that.
You guys were in the penthouse. And when I say penthouse, meaning
you got drafted high.
You come in, automatically, you're going to play. I don't care if you're ass and you suck completely. You're going to at least get an opportunity to play.
That's true.
Tom Brady had to get it out the mud. He had to earn everything that has come his way. It wasn't given to him. No handouts. He had to earn this. And so everything he's done, at least for me, you have to pat him on the back because there's not many guys that come into the National Football League in his situation and go out in his situation. Very rare. Doubt if we ever see it again. But me, out of spite, I lose my family. I got to go one more.
All right, well, maybe add this one as an option. What if it's a I'm going to get my family back situation? Think about that. It's a possibility that, I don't know this for certain, and of course, but the first thing I thought about was, man, what if, because sometimes some of us are hard head, right? Like sometimes it's like,
hey, LaVar, she look like she done moved on, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but you know how that goes, TJ. Like,
yeah, but do I even want you back after you?
That's
do I even like really?
If you caused it, if you caused that void, if some way somehow you were a part of causing that void, I know the type of dude you are. A lot of people think that TJ Houshmandzadeh is this hardcore dude that ain't got no soft spot. You're a soft dude. You're softer than I am. I'm probably more of a killer than you are. You are a loving dude, right? You would try to make it right. If you felt like you were the reason something didn't go right and you felt as though you could make it right and improve it or fix it, especially after the fact, like, man, like, I thought that it wouldn't happen. I know you threatened me, or I know that maybe I felt it. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention to it because I've been trying to be great for so long that I just didn't see the handwriting was literally on the wall.
Especially for your family, LaVar.
For your family, bro.
Especially for your, like.
Come on, man. I'm going to fight for my family.
I've never met my father. Never met him a day in my life. If we walk right down the street next to each other, I wouldn't know who he was. And so I'm big on my kids.
Bro, I know.
Being there for them, being in their lives. And so when you bring children into the equation, there's not too many things I'm not going to do for my kids to make sure that they get the quality of life that they deserve because they didn't choose to be in this situation. They didn't choose for their parents to be. So, yeah, to a certain extent, maybe he is thinking.
That's a possibility. Look, I ain't never going to marry a chick based off of having a baby. I have a baby mama. I would not marry her. But if I've married you and we've had kids, my kids and my wife are going to be, that is more than enough for me to want to fight and to try to keep that or get it back. If I never married you, then keep stepping. If we never got married, if it wasn't a bond where we said we're going to do this together, we're going to take care of our kids, we're going to raise our kids, we're going to build a life, this, that, and the other, I'm going to fight for that. If we ain't never been there, that's different. Like, it is what it is. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my kids, da-da-da. You know, I'm going to pay you, whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. But they were married, and they've been married for a long time. Once we in, you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, sometimes you just can't figure it out.
He did look stressed. He
it was wearing on him, man.
Yes, for sure.
Like it was wearing on him.
Yes.
And sometimes, again, I get back to my original point. Sometimes the realities that are there as a possibility don't really hit you and impact you until it's real. I'm going to say that to y'all one more time out there. Sometimes the possibilities of certain things that can happen and how that may feel don't really become a reality and hit real hard until it's real.
You say you're going to leave. It ain't real till you leave, and you like,
come on, man.
Oh, they follow through with that.
Come on. Like, you could really do it without the GOAT.
Yeah.
You can really do it without the GOAT. Hey, I wish you well, Tom Brady. You from my class, the last of the Mohicans. That is officially a wrap for the class of 2000. Salute to the GOATs of GOATs. I'm glad the greatest football player to ever play the game came from the class that I was drafted in. And much success and much love. Bless you and bless your family on moving